We start anything with the USWA. Let's go back and see how it all took place. For weeks, we have been anxiously waiting the match between flamboyant Eric Embry against P.Y. Chu-Hi. Remember, Chu-Hi won. The organization stayed the same, heavily controlled by Akbar and Yamamoto. But if Eric won, the new dawning of the USWA would occur, and that's what's happened. Let's go back and relive this thrilling moment. Fans waited in line for hours to get in this world-famous and historical building, and it was worth the wait. Let's go back and relive these once-in-a-lifetime moments. Everyone standing and roaring for Eric Embry. But it's clearly P.Y. Chu-Hi in charge, smelling victory. Back to the knee he goes. And 15 full minutes have gone by in the match. Percy back on the house, Mike. Count of 2 again, and Bronco was ready to count 3. Close but no cigar a couple of times for P.Y. Chu-Hi. The other wrestlers anxiously watching from throughout the building to see what their future is going to be. Eric dropped down over Chu-Hi's knee. Chu-Hi charges. Eric out of the way. Hooks the leg, and hello, USWA. The cage door opens and the other wrestlers come rushing to the ring. Eric Embry has saved the organization for the USWA. Oh, what a win. An opportunistic win for Eric. And we'll be back for more in a moment. And the pandemonium continues at the Sportatorium as we're back to say goodbye. But as we do so, we want to show you as Percy Pringle and Eric Embry go over to say goodbye to the world-class era, which has been ruined by Yamamoto and Akbar. And it's time for the old banner to come down to be replaced by a USWA banner. And the fans love it. What a heralded, memorable moment here at the world-famous Sportatorium. Fritz von Erich and all of the great stars who have wrestled in this building. The great Danny Pletchus, Duke Kiyomuka. This night will stand right with those great nights with those stars. And as Walter Cronkite always said, that's the way it was. August 4th, 1989. That's when that match took place, as we go back now and relive those special moments. And we're back to talk about the individuals that made it all possible. Flamboyant Eric Embry and Percy Pringle in a moment.
We're part of world-class championship wrestling.
And Percy Pringle has joined us here at ringside now for our first and exclusive chat under the banner of the United States Wrestling Association. Eric, everyone's been talking about it ever since it happened.
Hey, you know, Mark, that USWA over there on the wall looks a whole lot better than the world-class one, doesn't it? Hey, you know, Mark, I don't have to say, man, it wasn't easy, and there isn't any way that I could have done it if I didn't have you and every one of you. We're family, and we'll always be family. You know, there's a couple more goals in mind, and I'm going to say the first one right now is P.Y. Chu-Hi, you got the Texas heavyweight title. Well, that belongs to my family, and I'm coming to get it.
They like that.
What about Tojo, Percy?
That little frog-faced, yellow, spark plug looking, I could keep going on and on and on. But you don't know, after all the blood and sweat and tears, after all those sleepless nights, how good it felt to tear that banner down, didn't it, Eric?
You know, Mark, short, sweet, right to the point. thank every one of you. I love every one of you. Thank every one of you. And I'll do my best not to ever let you down.